Thank you so much for coming here tonight. It's my great honour and pleasure to tell you about Circability Trust and my team, a small portion of our all ages and abilities circus. So Circability does social circus. We teach skills like juggling, unicycles, stilts, for all ages and abilities, with the aim to celebrate difference, to improve confidence of participants, particularly disabled people, and change attitudes towards them. Circability is fairly new, but my partner Thomas and I have 30 years experience between us, and we've set up 2 groups in Germany and New Zealand which still deliver programs to this day. We have a centre for inclusion through circus and arts in Victoria Park, the old Campbell Free Kindergarten, and we run programs throughout Auckland. One of our many partners is the world famous Cirque du Soleil. Every time they come, they gift us tickets to sell. They run workshops for our participants, give us free tickets for youth at risk, teacher training for our crew, and the chance to perform on their stage for them. So here we are after performing 2 years ago. It was good, eh, Ruben? Cirque du Soleil show? Yeah. My time.
You got it.
So, as we know, 1 in 4 New Zealanders has a disability and faces barriers in employment, education, social contact and well-being. But social circus can change attitudes. It can give participants confidence, physical literacy and risk management skills to break down these barriers. With circus we can achieve the impossible, yet its beauty is it has a really low and easy access level, so anyone can try. We provide opportunities for participation, community interaction and the chance to shine, not just on stage but behind the scenes. We take our members to professional groups to support their interests in related arts like production, film, photography. Cirque du Soleil have published a snapshot of social circus in 2015, where 500 organisations, including us, are working in 70 countries with over 200,000 youth at risk. We've created 5,000 jobs with an investment of over $40 million. And we have international evaluation tools to measure physical, psychological and social outcomes. Circability is quite special and it works with diverse groups, each in its own unique environment to maximise potential, and then brings the groups together for events and performances. 2-year New Zealand sector research included an evaluation of our award-winning show, Circaline's Leap, Morgana. Yeah. And 79% of the audience said the show had a positive impact on their view of disabled people, and over 80% of participants said they challenged themselves, developed their confidence, made friends, learned about others, and felt happy. We currently generate 55% of our income through workshops, shows, and individual giving. And with the money we raise tonight through your generosity, we want to establish a new holistic program for physically disabled youth, involving them from the start and shaping its design. Currently, our inclusive classes include those with physical and intellectual disabilities, and this program will better cater to specific needs. We'll teach circus and performance with an acceleration program tailored to support the interest in production skills like production and film. Your contribution will go to direct class costs for trainers, like venue hire and program costs for adaptive equipment and evaluation, and the acceleration program for each student. So here we are in this photo receiving a standing ovation from the world's best performers, Cirque du Soleil. Nathan, who couldn't be here tonight, told us after he was going to stay with the circus until he retired, but now he was never leaving. Audiences often tell us they come expecting to politely clap, but are blown away. And caregivers talk about seeing their clients' capabilities instead of their disabilities. Employers tell us they've employed people after meeting them through our shows and gained valuable members in their team. The most common phrase I've heard consistently in the last 15 years, no matter who we work with, is "I did it." With your help tonight, I hope we can say we did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Frances, and everyone. Now we're going to sort of juggle a question and answer session, but I'm just so intrigued. And I just wanted to ask Morgana first. What was that like? I didn't realise that was useful then.
It was really good. I felt special, and it was great to work with all the different capabilities we had. Quite a few deaf people in the group with us, which made for a really good service show.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for putting you on the spot like that. Now, have I got any questions in the room that we'd like to take?
I have a question. I was sure about that.
I was waiting for that, Ruben. What's your question and who's it for?
I'm Ruben. I like my appointment, Central Link, and also my favorite movie. I like to give him and to to come here to bring for next year down to the man.
Thanks, Ruben.
Thanks, Ruben. Thank you.
It was about Superman and Batman, two stars, role models for Ruben. He would like to be like Superman. He would like to be your Batman. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's
correct. Okay.
Right, so have we got any other questions in the room?
No.
Sandy?
You talked a little bit about needing funding to add to like filming and recording some of the work you're doing.
Yeah, and also to follow some of the people that we work with. They don't necessarily want to be on stage in front of a lot of people. They really want to be involved in the project, but they would love to get skills in the film sector or even catering or front of house. So we've taken our groups to people like Oceana Productions or Design Kitchen. So filming and evaluating is a great way to evaluate our programs.
So the funding will be used for your participants,
For the
to do the
participants
filming and to learn those skills.
to learn those skills, following the interests that they have. So teaming them up with mentors.
Could I step in there? When we did it last year, it was right here. Our group with Ruben and a few other people from Supported Life in Whole Heifer, when we did our mentoring tour, the film, IUT film department is right here in the neighborhood. Fantastic visit there.
Yeah.
Frances, thank you for your presentation. I thought it was really interesting. And what I wondered about is if you could say more about the program that you are developing for people who have physical disabilities. Can you tell us when you're proposing to start that, how it would work a little bit, just a bit more of an understanding of it,
Yeah.
with costs associated with
Sorry,
it.
just for the room so that we can hear, Elizabeth just asking more about details of the program, which has been running for a while, and how the costs go towards it.
Yeah, so what we want to do is set up a new program for people with physical disability. And I think, Morgana comes to a class for people with intellectual disability, and she's amazing in there, but over the years we've had a number of people ask for their child, what capability we have. So we have a centre, we're ready to go. We can start something immediately, almost, but we'd really like to get a group. Morgana's involved in a great group of young people through the Cube, and we'd really like to get a group of young people to help us design that program to be more adjusted to them, so not start straight away, but possibly within 2 months to start something if we could get get our planning and get the interest underway. So to look for a group of 8 to 10 people that we can work with quite intensively for a 6-month period.
Cool, and I think the other part of the question was the cost associated with running this program. I think that was on your slide, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I think I said 40% of the cost would be around facilitators for the program and the venue hire and the actual direct costs there. And then we've been looking at adaptive circus equipment. So some of the program costs there would be around getting some of this amazing equipment in that allows people that possibly can't learn to juggle to get that sensation of juggling through this adaptive equipment. There's an adaptive circus conference in America, which is something I'll go to one day. But I've seen it's online, we can see the video, so showing the guys what's available and making some decisions about if we can make some of that stuff or bring some of it in. So that, and also, you know, getting the word out to people is involved in that, and evaluating the program. So, and then setting up the acceleration, so what interests people have, who we can team them up with, making those connections to, we have a lot of volunteers, so making connections to who can team up with people and
Cool. All right, we've got time for probably one more question.
Do you collaborate? I know there's some other people in the same space as you in terms of doing dance with people with disabilities, particularly within Auckland.
Yeah.
Have you collaborated with those other groups, or is there potential, like how we're some adaptive kind of equipment as well? Is there collaboration happening?
So just for those of you who can't hear, that's just about whether Circability is collaborating with other organisations such as the Halberg Trust.
Yeah, so you know, Cirque du Soleil's model is about collaboration. So we want to be the circus experts and work with all the other experts so we can have a stronger product. So a lot of what we do, our centre is run with 2 partner organisations, Home for Auckland and the Toi Ora, so that's around creative arts. And then, yeah, Touch Compass we've done a lot of work with, and a lot of the other groups presenting here tonight we also work together with. We're part of the CAN network, which is about creative access. And we've talked to Halberg about individual, but I think we could certainly explore that a little bit more in terms of a more collaborative partnership.
This is a very resilient group who've been running for quite some time and are really committed to social enterprise and being as least dependent as they can be on handouts and contestable funding. So it's just great to see you all, and thanks for everyone for coming on stage, especially Ruben. I love that, Jack. And all dog.
Over baby.